Surely you've brought something in to show and tell, something that brings you joy. Oh,
It brings me joy because it's like a piece of the cross for me. It's a touchstone to a hero. When I grew up, I loved Bowie. I fell in love with him. And Mick Ronson was his guitar player, and I adored Mick Ronson. And, I went to quite a few of those early gigs. And I did a little show, a documentary about Mick Ronson's guitar. And I interviewed a bunch of people from the early days. One of those guys I interviewed was a guy called John Hutchinson, who was a guitarist with David in a band before, and then he ended up coming back and playing guitar with David on the Ziggy Stardust tour, the famous one at Hammersmith when he retires, And anyway, when I interviewed him, this was very towards the end of his life, he gave me something, John Hutchinson, which used to belong to Mick Ronson.
I have absolutely no idea what that is.
It's a guitar tuner. So it's for putting on your strings. Once you put on your strings, you put the machine head at the end of your guitar in there, and then you can turn it around. This is so weird. You can turn it around, it spins around, and it winds up the string onto your guitar. But normally they're plastic and they don't look like this. I wonder where Mick Ronson got that. So that was when so John Hutchinson was given that at the end of the last Hammersmith Odeon show that Bowie did when he retired and split the band, split the Spiders from Mars. Mick Ronson gave him that and said, John, you have this as a gift from me, just as a kind of and John gave that to me to keep because
That's incredible.
He knew my love of Mick Ronson. So that was in Mick's hands, but it looks like his dad made it or something, doesn't it? It doesn't look like you would buy that in a shop.
Where do you keep it at home?
Well, it's in a little drawer with a load of other of my sort of Bowie memorabilia and stuff. I've just got written on here, Mick Ronson's machine head winder, given to me by John Hutchinson from his Ziggy period Hammersmith Odeon.
That's so close to...
Bowie and Mick, in that world. And it's really quite a unique little piece. So it brings me joy. And as soon as you asked me to bring something along, I went, I'll bring that. Because, it's something I'll never, ever get rid of and always think,
precious.
Wow, in a way, it's a connection to my youth because it would be only 50 yards from my teenage self across from the audience that I was standing in to the side of the stage where this was probably lying on the
incredible
amp,
I love that you brought that. That's so precious.
I'll just put it there.
That's so lovely.
For a few minutes.
Gary Kemp, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Gabby Roslin Podcast.